Can you hear that okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Is it nice and clear and everything's good?
I think so. Play a little bit more. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. Oh, welcome back to another week of live guitar lessons with the classical rebel. We got Greg here again, joining us.
Hey,
How's it going, Greg?
it's going okay.
Good, good.
Quiet as usual.
Quiet. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
Man, seems things are hectic. Like
yeah.
legacy and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was pretty whack.
It was pretty whack. But yeah,
Scary.
hmm very scary stuff. Um, but hey, that's why we play the guitar,
Yeah,
right?
take our minds off of it.
Yep, exactly. So hopefully the chat can hear us just fine. If we have audio issues, let me know. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So Greg, how was your practicing this week? Did you do anything fun? Did you have any new discoveries?
Um, I kind of sort of learned the Star Wars theme on a whim,
Oh
but
yeah,
but I don't know. I couldn't figure any other songs out really. Out just like by ear. But yeah.
yeah. So yeah, like we just kind of finished going over the C major scale. I taught you where it is, how to play,
Mhm.
and how to practice it. And so I was thinking, does Greg like maybe Greg doesn't know like exactly why, like we're just kind of going through the motions. Um, I was wondering if the I wanted to make sure that you got the purpose of me teaching you this, right? It's not just
Yeah.
going through the motions. So, um, and I'm afraid that I didn't do a very good job of explaining that, before I taught you this. Um, but I think so to give everybody else the context, uh, after last after the last lesson, during the middle of this week, I contacted Greg and I said, "Hey, now that you know the C major scale, I want you to try and figure out the Star Wars theme, all on your own, without tabs, just from memory." And he was actually able to do it within about 2 minutes. Um,
I think.
yeah, no, it was like literally within minutes that you were like, "Oh yeah, I think I got it." So we're
Yeah.
remote, so we don't really know. Like, I don't really know what's actually going on. But I'll take his word for it, right? So yeah, so you were able to figure out the Star Wars theme without looking up tabs or sheet music
Yeah.
online or anything like that, just from your memory, right? Because I mean, everybody knows how the Star Wars theme sounds
Yeah.
like. So, and now that you know the major scale, well, the C major scale, I thought, well, because the Star Wars theme is based on the major scale, I'm gonna see if Greg can figure it out on his own. So the point of learning scales is that most music is based on some scale, right? Like these patterns
Hmm.
of melody. This happens to be the major scale, but there's also a thing called a minor scale, right? Um, and so music and melody is all sort of based around that. There's a whole different kinds of scales when you kind of get down into it. There's melodic minor, harmonic minor, and then you got things like modes, which are basically if you're playing a scale like the C major scale, and if you were to play the scale from starting from a different note, um, that means it has a mode to it. So there's things like Mixolydian scale. If you start from the fifth of the scale, starting from G, or if you play from the third of the scale, it's the Phrygian scale. Um, so there's things like that. Music is sort of you can sort of hear it, and then once you get familiar with all these scales and how they sound, you can sort of link melodies, with whatever scale they're
Yeah.
based off of, right? So Star Wars is really simple, right? starts in the fifth.
Nope. Uh,
Right? Right?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So those are all notes that you learn in the C major scale, right? It fits.
Yeah.
It fits that sort of mode, so to speak. So that's why I wanted you to learn that, and you know, uh, I challenge you to pick up certain melodies and try to see if you can play that. Like if it sounds like a major, scale, then
Hmm.
try it out and see if you can figure it out. Um, and so that's really good ear training for you, like as you're playing, um, to sort of listen to music, and sort of envision, maybe, oh, this sounds like a major scale, or this melody sounds minor. Um, Say for example, the Game of Thrones theme.
Okay.
That's in minor, so it's like da da
Yeah.
da, right?
Yeah.
That minor three. So it starts from the fifth. So
So I
same
can't
thing
tell
with
where you're.
Star Wars is like, right? It's 1 5. Yeah. Game of Thrones is opposite. It's 5 1, and then you go from the minor third, which is,
Minor third.
so you start from the C, right? You start from the C. The C,
Oh,
the first note. Yeah. So it's 1 2 3. Yeah, exactly.
where are you
And
at?
then a fret over
Oh,
it.
then down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like.
No, no worries. So all I want you to get is that the C is here, right?
Uh
And then normally what I taught you in major scale is 1 2 3, right?
huh. Yeah.
Now in major scale, sorry, the minor scale, you're gonna start with a different finger. So you're gonna start with the first finger on the
Okay.
C, and then two, and then you use your pinky for the, yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's three.
Okay.
So that's called minor third, right? Because it's normally it's do re mi, right? But now
Yeah.
the mi is me. It's half step down, so flat the three, right? Right. So that's minor. That's called a minor third,
Okay.
and then it's the same. It's the same pattern on the next string, and then next fret over. Yep. And then yeah, and then the next string over. Yep, exactly. Yep, yep, yep. There you go. So there you go. You got the minor scale. So now you can play something like Game of Thrones. you go from the minor third to
Do it again.
yeah, just like you if you were running the scale. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
I'm like lost.
That's okay. So you don't have to get it right here and then immediately, but
Yeah.
just yeah, just like kind of play around with that, right? Play around
Yeah.
with different music, and try to just figure something out, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or something. That's a good song,
Alright.
right? Like or Mary Had a Little Lamb or something. And just you'll notice that all these melodies, these very common, famous melodies that that you can kind of think of off your head, is either
Yeah.
based on the major or the minor scale, right?
Okay.
And that's the point of teaching major scales, major, minor, so that you understand the context of where this melody is coming from, how it's being structured, and then it
Okay.
makes it so much easier for you to actually read music, right? Like off sheet paper or a sheet music, or even if you're just listening,
Yeah.
it makes it easier if you understand the context, like the scale that's in. If you understand it's major, then it's easy for you to just find it,
Just on the front bar.
right? Yeah, it's easy for you to find the right notes in the melody if you know that it's in major, because you know that the major
Okay.
has a major third, a major seventh, and things like that. So we won't go get too into that, but that's just something that you should know and understand and be practicing regularly.
Okay.
It's good radio training.
Cool.
All right, so let's get to playing. So I want to do a little warm up again. So,
Mhm.
well, obviously we're gonna do warm up every time because it's very important to do a warm up. So I'm gonna have you run the major scale again, just like like we did last time. I want you
Okay.
to run the scale using I am sequence. Go up
Okay.
and down, and then once you're done, once you repeat, I want you to switch the fingering. So you wanna do start with M. Yeah, so M I, and make sure you're
Okay.
right. And then once you're done with that, I want you to try and use middle finger and ring finger. So
Ring finger.
the M finger and the A finger. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So first start with the regular I am. You
Okay.
can use the metronome. I advise you to use the metronome.
Let me find it back on here.
And there is a point to this, so I'm not just making you do it just to do it. And I'll explain the point later.
What BPM? Just anything or?
Whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever you're comfortable with as a purpose of warm up. So not something that's not too difficult, but not too easy that it's
Okay.
a walk in the park for you.
Ooh. Can't remember how we set the metronome.
Yeah, the icon on the right hand side would have the little flag, the notation, like the breakdown of it. So just
Let me put it back.
The most
Sorry, I'm
important
just,
thing is to stay on tempo, right? If you trip up,
yeah.
not a big deal. Just keep going. Keep the
Yeah.
music going. Yeah.
Damn it. I keep hitting the wrong string. Hold on.
That's okay. Just keep going. Nice. Yeah, I like how you adjusted there. You noticed you were off beat, so you sort of
Yeah.
stopped and recomposed yourself. That's really good. Nice. All right. Yeah, and then now change to MIR.
MI. Yeah.
It is a little disorienting. I know. Keep going. Nice. Nice. Very good. And yeah, try not to slide in or slide out.
Yeah.
Um, it is a habit that a lot of people do. And
Yeah.
sometimes it does happen for artistic reasons. But
Yeah.
uh, just just as a fundamental idea, like when you're running melodies and things like that, and when it's not intended, you obviously don't want that to happen. So
Okay.
yeah, just make sure that unless it's specified in the sheet music or anything like that,
Don't do
when
it.
you go down, you
Okay.
practice lifting your finger like slightly, just like ever so slightly. Yeah. So Greg, the
Yeah.
ideally,
Mm.
so you go from here. You see how the notes are kind of connected still? Like there's no hitch in between. Like the difference between, right? So this is A, and then here's the ideal. Do you hear the difference?
Okay. Yeah. Just like fluid.
Yeah. So that's accomplished with the speed, both the speed of your transition.
Uh huh.
It's mostly the speed, but also the subtle lifting of your finger so that you're not
Okay.
sliding, right? There you go. Yep. Yep. So all right, cool. So anyway, yeah, just keep that in mind, right? So
Okay.
now moving on.
Middle.
Yeah,
Middle and ring.
middle finger and ring finger. I think this is the first time I'm making you do this, so it's gonna be pretty
Yeah, it is.
challenging. Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
just to demonstrate, it's basically the same thing. It's all the same thing. You just gotta get used to the muscles, right?
Okay.
All you're doing is alternating. You're not doing anything complicated, right?
I'm gonna turn the BPM down a little bit.
Nice. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah. Listen to the tempo. Make sure you're playing on the beat. Now, do AM. So the opposite of what you did. Nice. Well, not too bad, right? Not too hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Too
good,
bad.
very good.
A little awkward, but
A little awkward, yeah. Okay, so cool. Now another challenge. I'm gonna do I and A. I A I A.
I know.
Yeah. I A I
Oh man, that's awkward.
A. Mm-hmm. Good shit. Do it one more. There you
Come
go.
on, do it one more time.
Go ahead.
Can I do it one more time?
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead. Nice. Yeah. Very good, very good. Now wait, did we just do AI?
Yeah, we did IA, I think.
IA. Okay, now do AI.
Yeah.
Starting from yeah.
Damn, my finger keeps getting caught.
Nice. notice the slide and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's good to notice. It's good to notice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just be aware.
All right.
So cool. So hopefully, so I want you to do that pretty much every time you pick up the guitar. Just
Okay.
run the scales. I am, you know, all those different finger combinations and patterns.
Hmm.
That way you'll get all three of your main fingers warmed up.
Okay.
Yep. And now, so last time we said we're gonna go ahead and teach you a song. I sent you a song, and sorry it took me so long to get it to you,
That's
but
okay.
and I also found some errors on the PDF that I sent you for
Oh,
sending.
really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna resend you a different PDF right after this, but I don't think we're
Okay.
gonna get too far into it today to
Hmm.
actually matter. So we're just gonna go right ahead. So this song is called I don't even know what it's called. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to the great composer who composed this. I have no idea who wrote it or what it's called, but I learned it when I was first getting into classical guitar, and I thought it was really easy, um, but also like just very representative of what you do with a guitar and like lutes and stuff. So
Okay.
it's a really good introductory song, I think. Um, and the
Sounds
reason
cool.
why, yeah, the reason why I made you warm up all those fingers is because you are going to be using all those fingers and kind of in
Okay.
this like very fluid, arpeggiated style. So let's see, how far have you gone, or how far can you play in this?
Not very far yet.
Okay.
Um, I mean, like, I think I start getting like, I think the beginning part
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of do, but it's like once I start like trying to figure out where to put my left hand
Mm-hmm.
to play all the other lines, it's
Cool.
like, yeah.
Cool. So why don't I start off with just I'll play you the thing, maybe to half of
Okay.
it or maybe the whole thing. I don't know, we'll see. And just so you can hear like what it sounds like, or at least how
Okay.
I play it. I'm not gonna you know pretend like an authority and say like this is how it's supposed to be played. It's not. This is just how I play. You know,
Yeah.
like Baroque has a you know certain style and aesthetic and how they play and stuff. I don't really pay. I mean, I pay attention to it, but I mostly cherish my own sort of you know way of playing. So
Yeah.
anyway, so here's an easy Baroque tune by composer unknown. Please, if any of you guys out there know the composer to the song, please let me know, and I will love you forever. Okay. Right. And you do have the thing on your screen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's pulled up. Yeah.
Okay, so try and follow that. Okay, by listening and
Okay.
reading. All right. Oh, baka. All right. So yay! Okay, you don't have to clap. Um, so yeah, there you go. How did that sound?
Really good.
Do you like it?
Song's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Kind of
it too.
reminds me of like Castlevania or some shit. Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know. It's like super fast. Like, I don't know.
The
It's cool. Yeah.
yeah. So that's like very characteristic of like Baroque music. You know, Baroque is
Okay.
just very like ornamented and like just very stylish and stuff. You
Mm.
do see a lot of that um, like that like alternating notes,
Yeah.
you know, to like 1 5 1 5 or like 3 5 3 5 or even like octaves and stuff. You hear a lot of it in like organ music and yeah, like you said, like Castlevania has a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, yep.
Some Malice Miser.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hmm. So let's begin with the first part. I'm going to show the on the stream. I'm going to show the music score window, oop, so everybody can see what we're doing. Yep, and hopefully, so we're gonna start with the first part. So yeah, so it's open, very open. Um, so yeah, try that. Nice.
Yeah, it's like about as far as I can get so far.
That's cool. That's cool. So with these, I know like these like you know, it goes from the E to dun, 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 right?
Yeah.
So that's like the melody. Um,
Okay.
and although it's written with, you know, 16th notes, these are implied as like, you know, to like draw it out a little bit, you know. So instead of going right, you should hold the notes. Yeah. So you're holding those notes while you're doing the other, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not gonna get too much into that. So right here, you said you have trouble going from.
Yeah, going down to the second, kind of like second line.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So here. So with my fingering. So first of all, we're gonna do. I do your middle finger on the three. So we're starting from the third measure, right? The 3 5 3. I do
oh yeah.
yeah middle finger and then pinky and then yeah middle finger again, and then from here. So just do that measure.
With the 3 5.
Yeah, 3 5 3. Dun, dun, dun.
Shit, hold on.
Yeah. So yeah, one more time. Nice. And then from here, slide your middle finger to the two, right? But if you notice the chord that we're playing, this, right? So we're gonna hold this with from the top string. You're gonna use your ring finger on the F sharp.
I can't see you either.
Oh yeah, sorry, I have the thing on.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. So you come from here, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're gonna your A your
Ring finger.
yeah is on the F sharp. Yeah, and then your index on your C. Index. Yeah. And then your middle finger on the A. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, just play that measure. The fourth measure.
You should go ahead and play it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so it's just yeah, just the fourth, just the fourth. Let me just hear the fourth. That's it. Nice. All right, and then moving on. So you still have the finger stays the same. You're gonna reach with your pinky to the G. I think you had it already, but nice. Yeah, and let that E, that low E ring out. Yep. So let's try the transition between the three and the four, the third measure and the fourth measure. So going back.
Oop.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting a little bit ahead. So I was wanting you to do the transition between the third measure and the fourth measure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So the
The
last
the
measure
three
of
and the
the yeah the last measure of the
3 5.
first line. So middle starting from the middle finger. G. Yeah. And then boom. Yeah. So this is where the whole scale practicing comes into play, right? This whole part. So
Yeah.
that's where it comes into play right here.
myself.
Yeah, A. Yeah, the A finger on the
The
fourth
middle.
string.
Okay.
So just go from here. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so just hold that chord, remember it, right? Remember where it is, and then go into it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. So this this music or this tune is based on the E minor scale. Um,
Okay.
so there is no G sharp like you were trying to reach here. There's no G sharp in E minor. Just remember that. So once you go from the F,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, nice. And then from here, so this is a quite an interesting chord. So you're gonna reach for the fourth fret of the B string, just the D sharp, yeah, and then gonna partially bar from the fourth, third, and second string with your index finger. Yeah, and then you're gonna hold the fourth the fourth fret of the fourth string, the D string, with your middle finger. Right? So you see the tab. It says 0424.
Yeah. 0424.
Yeah. So the 0 and the 4 gets played together, right? And then the 4 or the 2 and then the 4.
Four, two. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. So practice that transition. So going from
So it's I like lost it again.
yeah, it's okay. So you're just gonna remember this like shape. So what I want you to do is
Uh huh.
bar every with your index
Right.
finger,
Bar.
bar everything from the fourth string and down, everything, right, all the way
Okay.
to your thing, and then you're just gonna put uh your ring finger on the
Huh.
fourth fret of the fourth string, and your pinky is going to go on the fourth fret, same fret, but on the second string, right? Now play that.
Second string.
Yeah. second string fourth. So yeah, exactly. There you go.
Kiss a Pokemon.
Yeah. So the okay, hold up a second. Just bust out your metronome.
Start it.
Yeah. Yeah. Set it to like 40, and then make sure you have the 16th notes being counted by 16th notes. So set it to like 40, and set the tick like division to
Mhm.
16th notes.
Okay.
Got it?
All right.
Yep. And then can you switch it to 3/4 also?
34. Oh yeah.
Yep. Just turn it down to 35. Is that 40?
Yeah, it was 40.
Okay. Yeah, let's do 35. Now, I want you to start from the beginning, right?
The very beginning.
Yeah. I want
Okay.
you to play everything from the first measure to the third measure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes. So with that speed, it's gonna go. Yeah. Now you're going too fast,
Yeah.
right? So okay. So let's just hold off the left hand for a bit.
Okay.
Just do this. Rushing. Every tick is a note, right?
What's that?
Every tick of the metronome is a note. So one and two and one and two and one and. Do you notice yourself losing the metronome?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Nice. That's better. Yeah. So with that speed, I want you to go.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yes. yeah, those three measures. So try to do that without stopping. So
Okay. Oops.
nice. Now on your second measure,
Hmm.
I hear you kind of like fading away and frizzling away at the very end, at the last note.
Yeah.
So make sure you play each every beat, right? So it's 1, 2, 3. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, right there, right? You're
Yeah.
open notes, so there's no need for you to stop playing. You have your left hand free, so you know
Okay.
once
Yeah.
you go, once you go,
Yeah.
and then while you're still playing that,
You set it up
yeah,
there.
set it up.
All right.
Going a little too fast. Yeah, see, you gotta count 1, 2, 3, right? Because this is in 3/4.
Mm.
So remember last time we talked about like measures and like how they're counted, or
Yeah.
I don't know, some time ago. So this is in 3/4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right. So every measure, I'm gonna switch
Uh.
to the music score real quick, but
Okay.
every measure is essentially like is 3 counts. Can you
Okay.
see the cursor? You see my cursor, right?
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, right? One,
Okay.
2, 3. So you're going 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 1
Okay.
and 2 E and 3 E and it's really easy for beginners
Uh-huh.
to miscount while there's like this kind of stuff going on where there's like
Yeah.
not a
Like
whole
the
lot.
tabs. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know you just kind of do this, and
Yeah.
instead of like you're not really counting. You have to count.
Yeah.
Right? You gotta go
Okay.
2, 3, right? So practice counting too.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah, from the top.
It's always that last part.
Yeah. So for that too, so practice that last part also. So one E and a two, one E and a two E and a three E and a, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want you to focus on having, following that tempo with the metronome,
Okay.
because yeah, when you're doing this kind of stuff, it is easy to rush,
Yeah, yeah.
and I hear you rushing a lot. So it is a little different from just playing straight,
Mm.
notes. It's kind of like you have ringing sounds, and you're kind of sustaining sounds, and different kinds
Yeah.
of things. So yeah, practice that. Practice
Okay.
with the metronome. Make sure you're on. Make sure you're on beat. Okay. So,
Okay.
and if you need to, just spend like just like an entire hour just doing this.
It's on beat. Okay.
Yeah, on the beat. Make sure that you're doing that. And then once you're comfortable with playing in tempo with the
Mm-hmm.
metronome like that, right now you have it set to count every 16 measures, right? Or I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
16th notes.
Yeah.
I want you to graduate from that and just switch to just doing quarter notes. With the metronome counting just quarter notes, one,
Okay.
2, 3, and being able to divide up the beat into quarter notes, into 16th notes yourself. So right now you have the assistance of the metronome giving you where exactly all the notes are. So
Okay.
once you practice enough, and you get your tempo right with the metronome, try doing
Switch
it,
to eighth.
yeah, without the 16th note division, and just
Okay.
do 1, 2, 3, and then make sure you can count internally, right? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So that's
Okay.
gonna help you like read these sorts of you know uh, sheet music and tablatures. So when you see something like this, and this it's in 3/4, you know that these chunks of 16th notes are this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Two.
3,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then it's divided into four.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really important to be able to like read this kind of stuff, and then like know like, okay, on what beat is that note on, you know and then you just go from there. And
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, so like I said, practice with the metronome. Make sure you can play to the metronome, and then once you're comfortable with that, start reducing the amount of counts that the metronome does for you. Maybe
Okay.
even just go back to doing eighth notes or something too, and you can try that, and make sure you can divide the notes evenly uh, in your head, right?
Okay.
Yep. All right. So
Hey.
that's it for me. Do you have any questions, Greg? Do you have any pressing concerns or anything like that?
I don't think so. If I think of something, I'll definitely ask you though,
Okay.
like text you or whatever.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
you text me on Discord, or just
Okay.
DM me if anything. All right.
All right. Yeah, man.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks,
You're doing a
DJ.
good job.
Thanks,
All right.
man. Appreciate it.
See you, dude.
Bye.
Peace. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment. It will really help me out. I'm doing live sessions like this, live guitar lessons with friends of mine. If you want to join and do this sort of thing, please let me know. You can just email me directly via YouTube, I believe. So, yeah, go ahead and check me out. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, and I normally have a second lesson at 5 p.m. PST. But today we're not gonna have that. So the 5 p.m. lesson is canceled today. So we'll see you next week. All right. Peace out.